Hello there. So it is currently a very cold early Wednesday morning in London, which, you know, if you're in the UK, you know. Update with myself, fucking freezing. Second update, just sitting on the ground with my dog. Nice early start to the day because I've got a busier day today, so I'll be going to the gym earlier, but still getting the same amount of meals in just beforehand. The usual two. Pre-workout meal, it's always standard. It's square dark chocolate, 75%, some oats and some protein. So I've got carbs, fats and proteins in there. Probably my favourite 2 meals of the day at the moment. Yeah, the cut continues, as I call it at the moment, aka trying to get as lean as possible until I go into a 20-week bulk, which I'll start around about the early January part. Keep a good body composition, work on some quote-unquote weak points, aka just trying to get as much muscle on as possible in that time. Won't put much on in that time, but my body hasn't been in a calorie surplus in a fucking long time. It's been in a deficit for a long time due to shoulder injury, etc. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, to stop the hunger, which I'm feeling 24/7 at the moment. But no, it's all good. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this segment of the video to just talks on walks, we'll call it, talks on walks. Not much to talk about today apart from it being fucking freezing, -1 when we left this morning. So, but yeah, hope everyone is well behind the camera. Got a push workout today, a chest dominant one. Still obviously a bit of touch of shoulders and triceps in there. But yeah, I sense a good session on the horizon. So yeah, until then, I'll see you for the workout. Be a voiceover as per usual. Hello, and we are back. So the first exercise of today for the push workout, chest predominant, was some cable flyers. And I'm not using any handles, as you can see. I'm just holding the cables. I feel beneficial to this. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm able to keep my elbows slightly tucked under, which keeps my shoulder blades locked in a lot more. You don't need a lot of weight when you're doing stuff like this. I need to invest in some cuffs, which would make it a lot more comfortable personally, instead of holding it, because then obviously the longer you hold it for and the tighter you hold it for, the forearms get pumped, which is not the aim, but nonetheless I got a good squeeze in my chest. So when you're trying to bring them together, imagine you're driving your biceps across your chest, and then when you're opening up, make your chest nice and big, almost like lift your rib cage up, chest to the sky, but always keep some tension in your abs. Is so fucking important, honestly. And exercise number 2 was some incline dumbbells, but kind of more of like a close grip version, if that makes sense, because I'm someone who ends up getting quite a lot of niggles in my right shoulder because I'm not sure, sorry, I tore my rotator cuff in my right shoulder, so the one closest to the camera. But it's not about me right this second, ish. But yeah, so I'm keeping more of a neutral grip, if that makes sense. When I'm still pressing up, I'm still pressing my biceps across my chest, essentially. What else is there to say about it? Just trying to keep my elbows close to the body, not fully tucked in because I don't want too much tricep activation, but I'm still keeping them slightly tucked in. But honestly, these felt pretty naughty, I must say, in a good way. But as you can see, I've jumped onto a second clip, so because then I just grabbed some lighter dumbbells and just repped it out, just pumped it, and I've got a really nice pump on my upper chest, which my upper chest I always struggle with, and I think most people do naturally anyway, so just bear with it. Having a sip of the old green tea in the evening. Then some incline Smith machine presses. So I did, as you can see, 2 sets here. Make sure the barbell is just above my nipples. Having that little pause and then pushing high to the sky, hard as I can. Take a nice deep breath on the way down. Always breathe in on a concentric part as well when it comes to movement, so on the way down. And exhale when you're pushing up. Cool, look at him struggle, the old boy. He's getting old. Now jumping into George, come on you retard. So we're jumping into our first shoulder exercise of the day. So it's just some side raises. You can never have too much medial delts. You want width, don't you? But keeping my chest up, core tight, and just pulling my arms away from my body. Not just straight up, but away from the body, and you get a lot more activation in your medial delts. If you just pull it straight up, it'll be all traps, baby, all traps. But no, these felt good. And when you can't do any more, just pump it. Just pump it, pump it, pump it. Even if it's half reps. God, look at the face. He thinks he's fucking Rich Piana, the lad does. And yet again, the one and only isolated tricep exercise for the day was skull crushers. I did this on an incline bench. Normally do it on a flat, normally do it on the floor, but I had a bench next to me and decided to do it on an incline because why the fuck not? But bringing the barbell just behind my head this time. Sometimes I do it on my forehead, on my head top, as you know. But just trying to extend through the elbow. So keeping those shoulders locked in that one position. And just the only joint moving should be the elbows when it comes to doing skull crushers. And just keeping a lot of tension. So I'm just coming to the point of locking out at the top, but I'm not locking out, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of tension being created when it comes to skull crushers. And the final exercise of today's workout was some dips for the chest and triceps we're targeting. So just getting a nice stretch on the way down, leaning forward, chest up, ribs up, keeping that core tight, and just having a nice tempo on the way down and squeezing on the way up, okay? But if you have stuck around for this long, I thank you very much for listening and watching my chatting shit situation. Until next time, it should be a pull session. I'll be with you guys.